Welcome back to my channel. This is simsigga, and today we are building another lot for our realistic save file. I am basing this off of the area that I grew up in. I grew up in Hampton Roads, Virginia, and it's basically Southeast Virginia. It's a collection of 5 cities together. But anyway, I wanted to make a save file that was as realistic to where I grew up as possible, because why not? I have always been like a cartoony style builder. Just everything's so bright and wonderful, and there's tons of decorations and everything like that. And I don't know, I've been really focused on hyper realism, and so I have wanted to just kind of focus on that sort of vibe. So this house is something that is like kind of considered like upper middle class. I don't really know. um if there's one thing I know about where I grew up is that we had a lot of suburban houses. Like we were like the epitome of suburban houses. It is like literally all you would see. Like we have trailer parks, like kind of like bungalow builds, houses like the one in my first speed build, houses of that style, and that's basically it. I moved to Missouri, and it was the first time in my life that I'd ever seen like a Tudor style house and a colonial style house. Like, I didn't think those kinds of houses, like, I knew they existed, but like, I don't know, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, you know? Like, when I think of like a house, I envision a suburban house because it's just what I grew up seeing, you know. So it's kind of fun to like replicate something like this. I actually got this reference picture off of Zillow, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend checking out my first video of this save file. It was the house that I grew up in, and I also just want to say a big thank you to the people that have commented on my YouTube videos. I have received 2 really sweet comments since I've last filmed, and it's just been so lovely. Um, I have 39 subscribers as of filming this video, but I just want to say a big thank you to the 39 of you, and I do not mean that jokingly. Like, I genuinely think it's so cool to have anybody be interested in my stuff, and like, it's so easy to doubt yourself when you first start something, and so like to have it be like well received by like anybody is just like the biggest thing, and it makes me so happy. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody else can like kind of relate to this, but it's like I've kind of been a loner my whole life. Not my whole life, not me, let me not like be dramatic, but um I've always kind of had like a small social circle, and even on the internet, like I kind of feel like I'm an internet loner. Like I always hear about people like talking about like, oh yeah, like we were on this Discord, and like look at all like my little online friends. Like I don't even have that. Like I'm like an internet loner. You know what I mean? And like it would be so cool to like have group chats of like people to talk to, and like be on Discord and like watch movies together. Like, it's like, why can't I have that? And I even like I try to interact on like chats of like live streams and stuff. And like maybe I'm just not consistent enough with it. But I don't even like, I don't know, I don't have a community like that either. Like I'll try to interact with the chat, and like nobody responds to me, like, which is fine, like nobody owes me anything. But then it's like, oh, well, like, how do I do this then? Like, I don't know how to find community. How do you do that? I would like to. But anyway, that was just a really long roundabout way of saying thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. I really appreciate it. Um, But back to the build a little bit, I will be using like a little bit of custom content, but not really. Like you'll see that I have some CC infant uh, play mats, because I think the ones in Growing Together are really gaudy. I love the swatches. Like I really do love like the colors and like the animals, and like realistically, like when you look at a kid's bedroom, none of it is cohesive. Like nobody has like an all beige or like all pastel pink like kid's room. Like I'm sure some people do, but it's way more realistic to have like a bunch of colors and like all this like fun patterns and stuff. So I really do love the ones that come in the game, but sometimes it's like, okay, like you're overstimulating me. Like, can you calm down? So I have like some plain like pastel swatches that are like custom content. But like I don't have like a ton of custom content that I'm going to use in this save file. So once it's ready, I should be able to either link everything that I have because like it's literally not that much. Or I think there's some way that you can blend them all together. I don't really know. Um, but I actually built a lot of these lots like off camera. So like I built this house, but I've built like most of the world up since then. And I kind of need to go back and redo some because I don't know. I feel like I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I have like a really like one track mind. Like once I get my sight set on something, like I can't do anything else. And it's almost like to a fault. Like I will like neglect myself because like I feel like I need to get this thing done, even if like I have all day to do it. So like I built a lot of the worlds. Like I built a lot. Like I built like I think like 15 lots like in one day. And it's like, why did I do that to myself? Like that's painful. And so I'm sure some of them could probably use some improvement, which I'm going to do. So I'll probably have more videos on this save file. I'm not even done to this day, you know? Like I couldn't post it now because like it still has empty lots in it. But I kind of want to go back and redo a couple of them also. So I'll have some more videos on this save file for sure. And then I also have a Let's Play series where I am playing a legacy challenge that I wrote myself. And I do have a information video if you want to play it. And I do have the first 2 episodes up as of this video as well. If you want to check that out. And I won't go into crazy detail about it, but it is called the Chosen Family Legacy Challenge, and it is a challenge where you do not have blood children, you only adopt, right? And that's one of the hard rules. And the other hard rule is that you pass down one trait to the next generation, and that's what the two bond over, which I thought was really like fun. Obviously, I think it's fun. I wrote it myself. I might be a little biased there, but yeah. So I wrote 5 generations out, and if I'm having a whole lot of fun with it, or if it like gains some popularity or what have you, and people ask, hey, like, can you write 5 more generations? Then I will. Um, but yeah. So I am kind of just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. I mean, like everything that I'm doing, I enjoy doing. I really love building. I've sunk in hours of my life into building and I love making Sims. And I like make shorts of like the Sims that I make. And like I just love it so much. And today I made a music video. Like I made a machinima, full-blown machinima, like at least in my eyes. I mean, machinima creators are like way more talented than I am. But I made like a little music video for Tyrese Gibson's song, How You Gonna Act Like That. Such a good song. I recommend you check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I made a little machinima and like I was just laughing at myself because it's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you making a whole music video with The Sims? That is so funny. It's so funny to me. But I'm just kind of like experimenting and seeing what works. Like I said, I'm having fun with all of it. But if there's something that's more well received by everybody, and that's something that you just kind of want to see from me, then I will focus on that. If it's building, great. If it's gameplay, great. If it's create a sim videos, that's great too. I do think there's only so much you can do with create a sim. Um, it is like a very expansive feature of the game, but like how many like I don't know, how many like CC overhauls can you really do? You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that my build buy videos or my gameplay videos take off, and I am putting a lot of love into my gameplay. So you know, I mean, it is what it is. I It's so funny because I have been watching YouTube for a very, very, very long time, like an embarrassing amount of time. And I always kind of can pinpoint the specific thing that a YouTuber does that makes me love their videos. And it's like, yeah, like I see this thing that you do, I love this thing that you do, and you just need to keep doing that thing and I will keep coming back. But I don't really know what that is for myself. And maybe that will come with time. but I also think it's better to have like a bird's eye view versus like actually experiencing it. So I don't really know like what my secret sauce is. Like I don't know what would intrigue somebody to watch a video of mine like versus somebody else's. So I'm still trying to figure that out. And that's okay. It's okay to experience things and or experiment with things. I kind of got off on a tangent there, but this build is basically a 3-bedroom house and it has 2 bathrooms, and one of them is an ensuite. It's very fancy, you know. If pantries didn't look awkward in the game, I would definitely put a pantry because like that is the epitome of wealth to me. They have a little pool, you know, they have a swing set for the kids, they have a little sandbox, you know, and I don't know about y'all, but like when I see this house in real life, if I see this house in real life, I'm gonna be like, wow, that's like a really fancy house. That's really nice. And I don't know. And I'm kind of obsessed with like putting carpet everywhere because that's what it's like in Virginia. I don't know about other places. I'm pretty sure like in Florida, carpet isn't a thing because like mold and stuff, like it makes sense to like have something that would be easier to like clean or rip up. So I can get why like they don't want to have carpet, but Virginia, we love our carpet. Carpet everywhere. They would put carpet in the bathrooms if you let them, if they could get away with it. um, but yeah, this has been the build, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying these save file videos. Um, and I will definitely show you a couple of pictures of the inside and everything like that. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video, and you will see more of this save file from me, I promise. I will be filming more of my Let's Play series. Please feel free to check that out. And I super, super appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.